Hi, from Video Guy, and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's another welcome back, guys, from me. I think we have found the problem for my PC. Those of you who've watched any of the videos past 4 weeks or so, probably longer than that, I've had some issues with my brand new PC, and we've done tests. It was kind of overheating, we thought, or maybe clashed with software or whatever, I don't know. It was painstaking, and I think and hope and pray that the solution is as simple as moving from under my desk to on top of the desk, which will be a temporary fix, I hasten to add, because I don't want it on top of my desk. But it's to do with overheating, possibly, because it's got more room now to breathe, as it were. And I've had it on for 3 days, and I've done everything I did before, and it hasn't blue screened or cut out or anything. And it could be simply as simple as that, basically. I've put stress test on it. I've thrown loads of stuff at it. I haven't loaded loads of software on intentionally in case it was a clash with some software. All I've got is the basic Windows 7 64-bit, obviously. And we loaded ETS 2, this wonderful software. And that was it. And it's been fine. All I've done now, having had a success rate for 3 days, then I've now added Bandicam so I can make recordings, and we'll take it from there. In the meantime, I've been playing on the ETS2, trying to break the computer, as it were, to see if it falls over, and it's been okay. And I've done a few more trips, and I've upgraded, or added. Let's have a look, I'll show you. This is my new baby. It's a Scania with a 620 horsepower engine. Love it, really love it. I've got 2 more garages. I can't remember how many I had before, but I certainly had Dover, obviously. Then I had Calais, and I've now got Lublin in the Far East there. And we've got, let's have a look at the drivers, and most of them are earning their way. Some are very new. I can't remember half the names. Thomas is driving my original Scania. That was a 360 or 320, I think it was. And when I got my new one, obviously I went for that and sort of moved the vehicles around. So he's got that one. I've got 2 Majestics, for the women there. That's a DAF. I just tried different makes just to see. I didn't go overboard on the spec because I don't think you need to in this game. Will and Martin, my long-term employees, drivers, they're good. Quite like the Volvo, I have to say. I think in the limited experience I've had with this game, I prefer the Scania and the Volvo. That's what I prefer at the moment, and Scania comes out top for me. But let's have a look. Roaming, that means I'm in between jobs, really. Let's get on the road and see what happens, and see what we can do. I've got a huge bank loan, which I'm going to be paying off as and when I can. Yeah, left to repay. Whew. Okay, well, we'll sort all that out. So I just need to do a few big jobs and get my workers working thoroughly, efficiently for me, and we'll take it from there. I'm going to shift myself, have a quick slug of water, and then we'll get going. It's a rainy old day in wherever I am. Where am I? No delivery job. Let's look at the map. I am in Newcastle upon Tyne. I can't do a Geordie accent, you'll be glad to know. Let's see what we've got then. Freight market. Just have a quick drink, excuse me. Right. So I'm there. So let's have a look for jobs from there. Do. Come on. Almost there, Newcastle, right. I'm a level 21 now. which is not too bad. I don't know. I would expect the jobs, the values of them would go up as with my driving level, my experience. The returns on them. Oh, hold on, no, I've gone too far there. Yeah, but there's not that many there. I think the most I did was a 31,000, which was quite nice. What I find is, obviously, if I'm not paying attention or whatever, I get a couple of speeding tickets and, maybe an accident. It's rarely these days, but I do still have accidents. And you're knocking £1,500, £2,000 off of your return, which is a big dent. So, let's have a look. We have got Newcastle. I'm looking more at the this sort of, I call it an hourly rate, but it's a rate per kilometre. And I tend to go, obviously, for the higher one. So it's not, it's a mix, really. How long I've got, I don't want to do a huge one if I've got, to disappear in 20 minutes. But it's a mixture of the rate per kilometre versus the distance. So that one doesn't look too bad at all. 31.20. That's right. That's quite a long one though. With that one, that's probably better for me at the moment because I've got a dash. 21. Yeah, I think we will go for that one. That's what we'll do, as it's quite a short one. So let's get out there and do this thing. I hope I've got the levels right, because it's not a brand new computer, but it's a brand new OS. It's, a reinstall of Windows. So I've got to kind of start from the bottom up again. Redo everything, all the levels. But we'll give it a go, and I'll put this on YouTube in a mo and see how it sounds. So where are we going? Oh, next rest stop. I'll tell you what I might do then is let's have a look, hold on. So everything's upside down. We've got 2 hours. That's not going to be long enough to do that. Let's just get the job first. I'm just wondering if I should get sleep before I do the job, which is what I might do. Where the chuffing hell's the exit? It's round here, is it? I don't remember coming down here. No, it's not down here. What am I doing? I'm not concentrating, that's why. If this one's a hash, it won't be going on YouTube, I can assure you. Right, let's okay, I thought I'd come in here and it's on the left. The exit, I thought. Oh, it's straight ahead, okay. Now, is this going to be any different to... Yeah, because that's from that yard only, isn't it? See, those rates are quite good. That one, still quite a distance though. Yeah, I'll go for the one I set out to do initially. So where are we going? We're going. I'll tell you what I did once, which was quite funny. It wouldn't be funny in real life. I did the classic of doing like 2 or 3 deliveries, one after another, and I was probably on it for 2 hours or so, and I actually genuinely forgot what side of the road. Well, I didn't forget, I didn't think, ooh, what side of the road should I be, but I actually assumed I was in Europe somewhere and I was driving on the right hand side. Suddenly I realised, oh my god, I took a left at a traffic lights and I went on the right hand side, and suddenly I saw these lorries and cars heading down on me, and I thought, oh you idiot, and I had a big trailer on and everything. I think it was in Calais. I just totally forgot. I was just about to get on the ferry, so it was a bit messy just outside the ferry port there, but never mind. Right, what do we got? It was that one there, And yeah, let's have a look. See, that one's quite tempting, you know. That's a lot of miles. You know what? No, I'm going to do that one because it's quick. And then I'll have some dinner. And then I'm going to do a big one afterwards. That's what I'll do. Right, here we go. I hope the level's okay on this, the audio level. It's the mixture of the balance of that outside exterior noise with me talking, and I don't want to raise my voice. Okay, and then the balance of that over this. And there can be a balance. I don't do a lot of talking in the exterior view, but if I do, I want to be heard. And also I don't want this to be too overpowering, just so you can hear my voice outside. I know what I mean. I love the new truck I've got. I really do. My wife, bless her, she says it's not real, it's only a game. Well, okay, she hasn't played ETS 2, obviously. You can actually feel the power difference. This is a 620 horsepower, and the other one was a 360, I think it was. So I mean, it's almost double. The only thing I haven't done is take it out on its own to see what it's like, you know, for speed and handling. I'll probably end up rolling it or something. I mean, it's only done 682 kilometres, 692 kilometres. But yeah, it's good. So I'm busy building my little empire, my little virtual empire. I wish I could do that in real life, although I don't do that bad. I work hard. I work very hard. And yeah, this is my leisure time. But a lot of the time, watch the speed. Yeah, that's the thing as well. You can tell because it's so easy to get up to the minimum speed limits, or I should say the maximum speed limits, you know, 40, 30 miles an hour. It's just like nothing. It's like pulling a cardboard box behind it rather than whatever we've got. Oh, it's only 6 ton anyway. So, but you've got to be so careful. You see, I'm 1 kilometre an hour over the limit, and that would bloody fine me. I'm sure it would. They're so expensive. In fact, I'm going to put it on cruise control. I found out there you can press I on the keyboard and it shows you on the dashboard there the setting that you've got for cruise control. But let's have a look. Yeah, I was saying I've had to play on this. I felt justified in playing on it because even though I am playing, I'm actually trying or testing out the PC to see if it's, you know, if it's going to work okay. So this is the only game that's on it at the moment, and as I said, I've just loaded Bandicam, hence I'm making this video, and I'm hoping and praying that it's going to be okay. And all I've got to do then, I've just spoken with my friend, a guy who built the PC for me, as if it is a simple case of overheating, we're going to have to get a new case for it, because we weren't aware this was going to be that much of a problem. So there we go. But let's hope it is the problem, and it will stay on the desk for now. It's a nice PC, but I don't want it on the desktop because it looks just not very nice. It's, you know, I want a nice work area on my desktop. I don't want a PC in the middle of it. So I'm going to give it a run on the desktop for another few days, just to exhaustively test it and make sure that we're happy that that is the problem, the overheating, and then we're going to have to get a new case for it with better fans or more fans. It's running a very good motherboard. It's an Asus XP9X79 or something, and a GTX GeForce 760 GL or GLX or something graphics card, which I'm told is very good, and it seems to be, you know, really good. Here we go. Driver Thomas couldn't find a job and had to return empty. That's going to be what, 400-500 quid? 325 quid. Well done, Thomas. Pfft. We don't want that happening too often. How can he not find a job? What do they do? Just drive round with an empty truck and sort of empty trailer and just look for work? What do they do? I've said before, one of the tweaks I think would be good in this game would be for you, the driver, the boss, the manager, the owner, to seek work, to appoint your workers work so that you can organise it, rather than them doing it automatically in the background. It's okay when they're bringing in £3,000-4,000 and you see it come along there, so and so's earned, but you have no control over that. It's pure, would you call it AI, artificial intelligence? But it is. It's pure. There's no skill in that. You hire a driver, give them a truck to drive from a garage that you've bought with virtual money, and leave them to do it. Well, that's not really skillful, I don't think. Whereas if you could set up the work for them, then I think it's distracting when you're on a job like this, but that's life. That's what it is. I never sit down and do a job from start to finish without interruption. Never. But still love the game. Love it. Right, 60 is about 100k, isn't it? So we're okay. We're okay. Better watch the speed though. Wow. It always go a bit wobbly when you use an outside camera. And I think the steering is actually, it feels different in this truck, so I've got to find out how to, I know where to sort it, but I don't know what to do to sort the problem out. In the settings it's a bit too, I don't know what it is, it's a bit too loose. That's what it feels, a bit too loose. Let's see what we're doing with the sleep. 1 hour 34. What I should do then is, I don't think, no, we're not going to be able to do it in time. So if I look at a map, and we're going to stop at that next station. That's where we're going to do, at the next garage. That is where we are going to stop for some sleep. And how are we doing with fuel? I think we should be alright. Yeah, 3/4 of a tank. So that's what we'll do. We will stop at the garage. No, we're not going to stop there. That's an exit. Bum, bum. We'll stop a little way up here, and I should be okay sleep-wise. I can't remember when you start getting fined. I've always aimed within 2 to 2.5 hours of sleep, as in warning. This, what's it say? Next rest stop. So, 2.5 hours is normally my limit, because otherwise, when I first started playing this game, I wasn't really aware of the limitations of it, and you start, getting fined £120 every few minutes. So I assume we can sleep here. Shall I get some fuel? No, I won't. Let's find where we can sleep. Down here, I reckon. Lorries on the left, cars on the right. Park up and have a good night. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Right, I think we're going to park there. Wow, slam those brakes on. I think we did alright there. We're going to wake up at about 8 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning. Right, let's see. This is where I get my messages. Income 144. Wow, driver Thomas. What's he done? It's not a lot. I need that sort of income. Thank you, Martin. Well done. Has levelled up. I don't know what levelled up is. Don't know what that is. What does that mean? I know it's going to be something simple, and I can hear you all shouting. But I don't know what levelled up is. Well done, Will. That's more like it. Income, and then I'll have a big chunk going out of my repayments for about £4,500. Driver Yvonne. Well done, Yvonne. It's about £4,600, I think it is. Righty ho. Let's have a little look around. I do like the dawn. There's something very pleasing about it, very peaceful about it, I think. This thing flies. It really does. But you've got to be so careful because I can't see what I'm doing here. Coming out of these blind. Come on, Range Rover. Yeah, I had a smash a couple of... I recorded it. I was recording last week, and I come out of this garage after a sleep, and I just couldn't see in my rearview mirror, and this truck, he actually could have stopped, but he went straight into me, and I wasn't fined, and I don't think I got any damage either, which was amazing, but it really it really caught me by surprise. Right, so we should be well okay with the sleep. Yeah, we've got 166k to go, so that should take 5 minutes, between 5 and 10 minutes I reckon. Gotta watch that speed, it's so easy in this, it really is easy to overdo it, and of course it's not just the speed, it's the handling of your trailer. You've got to be careful. A lot of it's common sense, but you know, it's not just a question of flooring it. You've got to be careful, because if you've got, you know, a heavy load on the back and you're going around a bend or exiting or entering a motorway, you know, you've got to be so careful that you don't end up turning your truck over, which I don't think I've done yet. I've come close, but I haven't turned the truck over yet. I don't think I have. No, I'm sure I haven't. In real life, of course, you would remember that. Oh, I think we're getting off here. This will be where I turn it over then watch. No, I won't really. I had to alter the brakes on here as well because oh, giving way. Well done. They do that on this game, don't they? It doesn't happen in England, really. Well, it doesn't happen in England where they give way to their left. It's to the right, isn't it? And certainly not coming off a motorway. You should give way to them. Anyway, I don't know if it's my imagination or if the graphics, the FPS are a bit jerky because I'm recording. I've got everything set on ultra, and because I'm probably, you know, asking a bit more of it with the recording, it seems just a bit jerky. But as long as the bloody thing don't cut out, that's all that I'm concerned with. It'd be interesting to see how this behaves with a huge trailer, you know, like a 25-tonner. That's huge for me anyway. I've got no mods on this game at all. Because of the problems I've had with my PC, I haven't wanted to muddy the waters, as we say. You know, I haven't wanted to confuse, you know, if it sort of blue screens, is it because of a mod, is it a clash? I've just kept it as clean and simple as possible, and then once I've regained confidence in the PC, then maybe I can start doing that, because I've seen there's some mods you can get for ultra long trailers and loads and ultra heavy loads and things like that. Good fun, but I want to get more used to the game and get, you know, assured, confident with the computer again before I start sort of messing about with it, and then I can build up from there, and I think that's the best way to do it. And I don't, you know, I'm not bored with this at the moment. I love it. So that's what will happen. Maybe in a month or two we'll have a look and see, but I'm approaching my busy period for filming in the real world. I do video camera work and things like that, as well as, well, many other things. Yeah, I'm just distracted there with a text. Yeah, so I've got to. I won't have the luxury of so much time I haven't got that much time now, but I'll have even less in a couple of weeks' time, because we start filming for Christmas at schools, do all their nativities and shows and that. That starts in mid-November in the UK, believe it or not. So another reason I want this PC sorted out, because this is one of the PCs I use for editing. It's like a backup, although it's the best computer I've got, best spec computer I've got. I use it for editing, and it's as well as gaming, and it's got to be right. Those brakes are a bit sharp. In fact, I'm going to change that now. I think it's going to be that, isn't it? Braking. I thought it was here, maybe I'm not. Let's go to gameplay. Maybe it was that. Braking intensity. Let's put it down to there. Back it off a bit. And that will do. I shall find out on my next junction brake if it's worked, if it's better. I don't think you can actually skid, you know, create black skid marks in this game, can you? In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try it in a minute. And I want to sort that steering out as well, but I'm going to do that not on camera, as it were, because I don't know what I'm doing with that. I don't even know what it seems a bit sluggish. Right, watch this, guys. If someone goes rear ends me. Ready? Yeah, that's better. If that had happened in real life, I'd have had about 10 cars plough into me by now. Right, let's get on with this. I think I came over this yesterday. It's a lovely, lovely view, and I think it was this bridge that I was doing a lovely view, and like that, and I ploughed into. Well, I didn't plough into it. I scuffed the railings on the left, and it caused me something like 4% or 8% damage to the trailer. Yeah. A little embarrassing. That one didn't go on YouTube because there's no voiceover. Right, 50 is 80k, so I'm going to do it about 77. I think I also got a ticket, a speeding ticket, because I was like 81 kilometers per hour, 1 kilometer an hour over the limit, and I got fined. No lenience there then, no flexibility. Right, we're almost there, so I'm going to play this until the end of this one, and then I'm going to get some dinner. Too much information, but there we go. And then I'll come out again later on tonight. So, looks quite a nice day. 8:55. What time are we due? 9:47. That's okay. Yeah, that's good. Okie dokie. We're going to hang a left down here then, in the last leg of the journey. I hope the audio's okay. I'll find out in an hour or so once it's uploaded. And I'll be back this evening to do another one. And test the old PC out, the new PC out. Everything's behaving normally at the moment. It's normally when I say things like that, I've got a gift of bad timing, that it will fail. But we'll see. I'm not willing it to fail. I just don't want it to fail. It cost me a lot of money, this PC. I don't like those messages. It suggests I've been sort of dawdling. Well, I haven't. Right. So we're on the last leg now. We'll be there in 2 minutes. I don't like turning right or left because I'm turning blind because I haven't got the ability or the equipment to look out. I don't know if there's an art form that you can, a special thing you can use. I don't want to sort of do, I won't do it when I'm driving, but I don't want to sort of do that look every time I go around a corner because it's a bit distracting for me. There's Track IR which you can get, which is a headset, I think. You turn your head, but I don't really want to do that. But a couple of times I've sort of scraped a car or lorry by I don't think I've taken the turn tight, it's just that it was quite a sharp angle to turn anyway, and I just haven't been able to see it, and suddenly I hear a on the old the noise it makes when you're fined on the checkout, and suddenly it's 400 odd quid or something for having an accident. We are flying, if you call 50 miles an hour flying. Seems to be flying. We're hanging left down here towards Grimsby. Yeah, I feel a bit more comfortable with that braking. See, that was tight on that Armco on the railings there, on the barriers. I don't think it's that big a trailer, is it? No. Looks a lovely day. 20 degrees. Is that 20 or 20? Yeah, I can't see. 20 degrees, I think. Right, that's where we've got to be careful. Righty-ho. Couple of minutes and we'll be done. One thing that hasn't improved with my experience on this is my parking. I don't like doing a hang out the window because I can't see everything, and I do I don't know what you call it, just the external view, and that's the one I feel comfortable with, but everything's in reverse. But I don't feel comfortable with any other view at the moment, so I use this view, and then everything's just sort of reversed because I take it round the front of the truck so I can see the bay, the dock where I've got to load it, to park it, offload it. Right. Put the handbrake on. This is the view I do, and then I go like that, and I can see the bay, the loading bay behind me. I'll turn the lights off now. And that's what I do when I'm reversing. I can't do it. I feel uncomfortable doing it, because if you use this view, you can't see everything. I can't see anything. Right, are we waiting for someone to turn right here? Why has someone just gone across there? Right, we are literally on the doorstep of another successful delivery that I got chased up for some reason. We've done 972k in our new truck. Right, I reckon it's here then. Is it here? Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, it's one of these. There's a lot of these. They're all the same. Well, not all of them, but most of them are the same. This sort of big open yard. So what I'll do, I'll swing around here, and then I'll use the view I've just told you, number 2, and try and reverse in. And maybe if I've got some time, I'll have a little experiment another day of other ways to do it. But for now, this is what I do. It's not that bad. I've seen worse. I've done worse. I think that should be okay. Go green, please. I thank you. Unhook, and we are there. Excellent. Lovely, lovely. 9 grand, was it? 9.5 grand? 9,154. It's good enough. I'm still a master. Okie dokie. So, there we have it. Thank you for watching this. I'm going to shift views and say my goodbyes, and then I'm going to get something to eat and be back later, I'm sure. So thanks ever so much for watching. It's Tatty Bye from the video guy. See you on the next one. Bye bye.